It is really nice and hot. Big stun. Get a little bit more heated. Nice, and there's the insta-kill. That's it. That's how you do it. So, hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to pull off this insta-kill technique with Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. Additionally, I'm going to be showing you my go-to build for pulling this off. I'll be breaking down exactly how this insta-kill strategy works, what route you should take through Leatherface's skill tree, and I'll even be telling you victim players how to counter this. Lastly, I'll be showing you a TCM match in which we were able to pull off multiple insta-kills very quickly. This video has been divided into timestamps, so you can skip to whatever you would like to see, but I will say the build can be equally as important as the technique, and the match will give you a pretty good idea on how to use this in your own games. Before we jump in, consider subscribing if you find today's video to be helpful, as it does help me to continue making this content for you all. And come catch us over on a Twitch live stream. We're constantly doing Texas Chainsaw Massacre things over there. Link in the description. But let's cut to the chase. First things first, let's set up a build that's going to help us hit survivors where it hurts. Our first perk that we'll be bringing is Feral, and this is going to increase our savagery by 7. The reason we're packing this is so that we have extra skill points to spend on blood harvesting and endurance, but more on that in just a second. The next perk we're going to be bringing is Violent. This will increase our damage by 20% when carrying a full blood vial. Lastly, we'll be bringing the perk Big Swings. This is going to increase our attack damage by 15%, but our stamina consumption tied to attacks will be 200% more costly. The Grandpa ability we're bringing for today is called Brute Strength, and this will slightly increase the melee damage for all family members. Let's quickly cover our ability skill tree and perk skill tree so you know which direction you might want to head. For our perk skill tree, you're going to want to pull to the left as you begin and head over to the Animal Farm Grandpa ability. From here, you'll want to complete the surrounding areas, and when you reach your next crossroads, head to the left once more. Continue rounding out the areas, and after passing the 2-cycle charge perk, head left once more at your next fork in the road towards the Brute Strength ability. This should largely cover the perks you're looking for and also give you some room to try out some other strength builds of your own. Remember, when it comes to random perks, you can always respec the skill tree until you get what you're looking for. Over on our ability skill tree, I decided to reduce the chainsaw overheat at level 1. At level 2, I made it so that the chainsaw can be used 20% more often before stalling. And lastly, on level 3, I opted so that we can start our chainsaw instantly. This is by no means gospel, and you can choose what you'd like, but I found this to be very effective for my early game, and these chainsaw upgrades have worked very well for my matches. Now let's take a very quick look at our attributes to rebalance those in our favor. Firstly, you're going to want to round out your savagery to 50, so just smack 3 extra skill points on that category. Raise your blood harvesting to 25, so slap 12 more points on there. And lastly, max out your endurance by adding 15 points to that category. So the build on a whole is meant to heavily increase our damage output. Now it may seem counterintuitive to run Violent and upgrade your blood harvesting, but the reason for this is that we are able to hold 100 blood points in order to instantly level Grandpa up after an execution. With this build, I don't really like to spend my time gathering blood, but rather getting a quick execution in order to activate my perk and also have the option to upgrade Grandpa if the match isn't going our way. Bringing Feral allows us to upgrade the endurance and blood harvesting categories to where we would like, and having maxed endurance means we won't feel the negative effects of Big Swings as harshly. Top that all off with the added benefit of Grandpa supplying extra damage to the whole team, and we've got one nasty build on our hands. Now that we've got the mumbo jumbo out of the way, here's how you're going to pull off the tech. Firstly, you're going to want to get your chainsaw very hot and so that Bubba has it raised above his head. This will allow you to stun victims after a successful hit. The hotter the better, but just be aware of the stalling risks that come with this. Once a victim has been stunned, start heating up that chainsaw again until the victim begins to move. Take one lighter swing and the victim should be executed on the spot. If you're a victim player and you're tired of being killed by Leatherfaces using this technique, I suggest you bring the perk No Cell if it is available on your respective victim. This will allow you to take 80% less damage upon taking a hit from a family member, and it has 3 charges. If No Cell is not available, you could possibly look into other perks such as Barroom Hero, which reduces your stun time by 60%, but there are a lot of options. Lastly, just always have an escape route planned, and this should help to counter that insta-kill technique. Now I'm going to showcase a match in which I had some serious success using this technique combined with the build we just went over. This match really showcases how you can implement this into your own games so that you can start dominating your lobbies. But enough chit chat, let's roll the tape. All right, looks like we are spawning on into our match here. We'll get Leland up and get through this cutscene, and then we'll get ready to jump in and see if we can make something out of this insta-kill build. So a lot of times it can be hard to get this rolling during the basement kind of early phases of the match, just because survivors have a lot of resources. But that being said, we're gonna do our best, figure out where they're at, and see if we can get an early game rolling. Let's do it. Looks like we do have some noise back there. Nice tool collection. So we'll head back this way. Greba is awake. I'm actually okay with that because we won't have to worry about our chainsaw overheating necessarily. Let's get this opened up. We're gonna head over there. No barricade here, thank goodness. That's a really hard one to deal with when they do have that spawn. It's like she's coming this way into the tunnel. So we're gonna try and wrap through. See if we can come down quickly and find our first victim. So it looks like she came through there. I don't think she hit the bone barricade. Chicken's still going a little crazy. Yeah, looks like we have tool collection there. Get this really nice and hot. Big stun. Get a little bit more heated. Nice, and there's the insta-kill. That's it. That's how you do it. So get that saw nice and hot. You have your extra strength, and you pull it through a little extra heat on top. So that's perfect. Nice showcase of how this works. So she's out of here. Let's start cleaning up the basement a little bit. Now, they could have already made a escape on a different side of the basement. But we do have one victim out here, so that's going to be really helpful. Looks like we do have Connie over there. She could have unlocked the door over there. I'm not quite sure. Looks shut. I haven't checked if it's locked though. Here's Sunny. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get another insta out of this. Nice. There's our second insta, dude. Beautiful. So yeah, man, it really works. Especially if you can get a really nice stun off of them. Kind of keep that saw hot. You can do some really effective things with this build. Additionally, we have our Violent perk running after that full vial from Julie's execution. So let's get ready. I think, was that a family member? Yeah, it was. All right, beautiful. Let's get this opened up. Maybe a little sweep there, but let's try and, I guess I'm going to go this way. See if we can round out on her. She's doing a beautiful job. I'm going to hope she pulls left. It's a little bit of a hope and a guess, but we will see. Let's see if she takes us. We're running really hot on our saw here, so we should be able to one-shot it. Beautiful. All right, so that's our third. We need one more victim. One more victim. But man, this is a... it works really well. It's definitely one of my favorite builds, for sure, for sure. So, all right, we got her nice and down there. We got one more victim. Grandpa's still level 0, which I'm okay with currently. And let's see if we can find our last one. I'm not sure if they've been able to exit the basement or not yet, so we're going to take another lap around and see if we can find this here. Let's go look around here, though. Let's see if we can find our last. And maybe the cook has some information, so I'm actually going to follow him. Let's see if he listens, hears anything. I want to give him just a second. I'm going to say no, so I'm going to start heading around again. Keep our chainsaw a little bit hot while we're running around, just in case we do find our last victim. We go back here. I want to check this area. Looking pretty clean. I was a little worried about this door, but it looks like we're okay. That is a chicken. I might have set that off with a cook or someone. Let's go look. We'll take any information that we can gather at the moment. So let's come back around this way. Looks like we have the cook there. Maybe possibly chasing someone around. Let's see. I'm gonna come around this way. See if we can find him in our lair here. Not seeing too much. I'm gonna pull a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna come back up here. And, yeah, there they are. Beautiful. There's our final victim. All right, so let's see if they have this latched. Oh, we got a stun. Let's get this saw hot. This might not be an insta-kill, but at the very least, we can get it close. Nice, we hit her pretty hard there. We did stall, unfortunately, which is quite all right. So we are going to have to restart our saw. Let's get it right in here. Nice, beautiful stun, beautiful stun. She might have Taekwondo. Well, no, I don't think she has Taekwondo because that wasn't a very long stun. Let's get our saw ready to back. Go on one more. Close encounter. So we'll at least be able to finish this out in 4K this. Maybe, did he get it? Did he get it? Did he get it? Oh. Did she spin? Where did she go? Dude, beautiful movement, honestly, and another nice job getting my chainsaw stalled. She did a fantastic job. I think she's maybe gonna try and slam this here. Let's get our chainsaw back up. Cook might even get the kill here. If he gets enough hits. I'm gonna try and wrap around this way in hopes that she does come down this far side. It's a little bit of a shot in the dark, but you never know. She's doing a beautiful job navigating the basement, by the way. Let's turn and burn here. See if we can get our final kill. And honestly, this victim is doing a beautiful job avoiding taking damage and extremely good movement. Looks like she's headed upstairs via the ladder. So we're gonna open up the basement here. No need to really relock it as we are just trying to hunt down our final victim. And they got it. Beautiful job, dude. All right, so that's the insta-kill build. Not bad. We got a nice 3K out of that. Almost a 4, but she did a beautiful job evading us. So that's the build. But anyways, I really, really, really like it. And it's super effective, especially in the early game. So, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Seriously, thanks so much.